Hello and welcome to Frank's School. It's broad daylight out. The lighting will probably be clear different. My wife came to the rescue, so I'm sparing you the hair. Left my sweater on though because it's an agony with this shoulder to put a shirt on or something. Anyway, I'm going back to the 5th year. I jumped to the beginning of the 6th year because for various reasons, I wanted to show Artok writing. And so I did that, but now I have a few days left, and I wanted that for the 5th year. I'll go up to 180. So after today, I'll have I think 12 left. So this is the 167th day of the 5th year, the first of 2 videos. I'm going to go outside. I want to show you some winter projects that are going on. These are not so critical. They're a little bit more like fun, just to do them because it's it's muddy or it's snowy or it's icy outside, and a lot of this is shop work. But one of the things I'm going to show you is something I call the Nutcracker. I've shown you some of these things before. It's a trip hammer. These are also called a tilt hammer, which I intend to build. The head itself, which I'm not going to be lifting, not the way I am now, but I think I can show it to you. The head itself probably weighs 100 pounds or close. And I'll show you the cam that's going to lift it, and the handle will be 3 by 6 oak, about 8 feet long. I'll show you that. The rollers, bender. For years I've wanted to do this. I've been saving these pieces that I think should be able to work to roll sheet metal or unroll it. I have 2 steel ones and 1 rubber one. They came out of a hay bind. I'm not so sure the rubber one's going to work. Andy says it won't, but I'm hoping to work on that. There's no hurry. I'm also going to, in between them, build a bench. I think I'll probably do that. A bench that'll stay outside for line shaft and big grindstones and stuff outside. The crusher, that's what I'm going to say it. That we've already started on, and I think I've shown it to you sort of before. It's a really heavy water tank full of concrete that it was a lawn roller, and we're going to swing it and use it for crushing glass. It's going to be a funny looking thing because I think I'm going to put hammers, either 2 or 4 hammers that will smash the glass before it goes under the crusher. I'll show you that. But the main thing I want to show you is Anna and her little sister Anita. These are the Conda girls, the Conda sisters. That's what I'm going to call my wind-powered bandsaw mill, which I'm going to try to build. Now this is very largely for fun, to see if I can do it. In Europe I have seen a bandsaw, a sawmill, a wind-powered sawmill. Now they were up and down sawmills. This will be a bandsaw mill. And the thing that made me all of a sudden decide, hey, I'm going to go for this is a man that delivers, we buy firewood from him. I asked him he works at a huge bandsaw mill. And I said, hey, if they're ever throwing any blades out, will you let me know? And he called, and sure enough, they had one. The thing is 9 inches wide. This is a bandsaw now, blade, 9 inches wide, and I'm estimating 40 foot long. The thing is huge. I mean, the blade itself must weigh maybe 200 pounds. It's cracked, but I think I can silver solder it or use it with the crack maybe, because what I build will maybe only turn 5 RPM, 10 RPM, and horsepower maybe 5 horsepower. We'll see. But anyway, I decided I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see if I can build such a thing. I think I have what I need for it. I'm going to use a car's differential, the rear end out of a Chevrolet, to drive it, and use a rubber tire inside the band to drive it. But there's quite a few questions about whether or not it'll really work. It'll be vertical. It'll be a 6-wheel. Or 3 rather. It'll be a 3-wheel bandsaw. The saw will go like this. Here's where I'll work on the saw. Here's where I'll drive it. And I already have what's called the set works. That I have, that I got, saved it from going to the scrapyard from a former student of mine. It's head blocks and the head blocks are called, I think they're called the knees, to set a log and a track to run it by the saw. That I already have. Why I've wanted to go with a bandsaw mill is because a circular sawmill, and I have one of them, they have to turn at a certain RPM, about 450 RPM, and that takes a lot of power to keep that speed up. They can't go faster or slower, really. They're meant to go at a certain speed. But I think with a bandsaw mill, I can run it as slow as I please. I think so. I'm going to go outside for the second. This is the first video of two. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to be filming some of these things, and I just thought in this comfort I would tell you about them first. Might wait. I'll either do that this afternoon or wait till tomorrow. Bye for now.